It's your life at the end of the day, and you can do what you want with your life. I've spent the past 5 years, maybe 6 years or more now, living my life in a way where it feels like I'm living more for other people and other people's opinions or what other people want for me than for what I want for myself. And when you do that, you will never feel fulfilled. You will feel unhappy. You probably won't be encouraged to do things. You won't feel fulfilled in any way when you're doing what other people want for you. If I get up and I go to a job that I do not enjoy, that has no purpose for me other than to pay bills, and I don't feel fulfilled when I wake up. I don't see a future there. I don't see a career there. I don't like the people who I'm around, who I'm working with. If I do that every single day and I do that just to pay bills, that is almost like slavery if you really think about it. I mean, it's almost like you're a slave to this job. And that's how a lot of people are living. And look, I get at the end of the day, you have bills you got to pay. If you're an adult, there's things you're going to have to do that you don't want to do. I get it. But why not start doing something for yourself? And that's what I'm doing with this channel. At the end of the day, who cares if this doesn't go well? Who cares if this doesn't work? Who cares if you don't get a lot of views or whatever the case is? Live your life for you and do the things that you want to do, not just what other people want for you. And I am not the type of person who wants to sit here on Zoom calls and wants to have these business meetings and sit here and have these corporate style meetings and talk on these calls and do other people's busy work and do other people's spreadsheet work and just be somebody's person who has to do all the stuff that they don't want to do at the end of the day. That's not for me. That's not what I want with my life. I want to live a life with purpose, and I want to live a life doing stuff that I enjoy at the end of the day. I want to live a life where I'm doing stuff that sets me on fire, that has a real purpose, not just to help somebody else get something. And I get to be the one who takes the blame when things don't go right. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are living. They are the person who does the things that somebody else doesn't want to do, but they don't enjoy the people at their company. They don't enjoy the people they're around. They don't see a future really, or future career at their job. They're just doing it because they have to pay bills. Why not start doing something you want to do? Why not do something you want to do? Start to build your life on the side so that you don't have to be somebody else's slave or have to be the one who listens to other people's stuff, who puts up with other people's shit. Excuse my language. It's I don't want to deal with other people's shit. I don't want to deal with doing stuff for other people that makes no sense. That's not me, and I'm not knocking anybody. Like, at the end of the day, people are going to do what's best for them. People are going to do what benefits them, but they're not going to do what benefits you. And that's the reality of life, right? You have to do what you want to do in your life, or your life will become somebody else's. So I'm going to be posting on this channel, having some fun on this channel on the side. I'll be doing some other stuff, trying to figure out what I really want in life. But as I think about this, and I'm just like, man, I could go get another job and I could work for some other company and I can do, marketing stuff or whatever it is. Get another job on the side. I can do marketing stuff. I can't see myself really doing that long term as something I enjoy. And as I think about it more and more, I'm like, what would I really want? You know what I mean? Do you ever look at that? Look at what you're doing in your life, and you're like, man, if I only did what I wanted to really do, what would I be doing? Probably not what you're doing right now. I want to create something that is meaningful, that makes an impact on people's lives, and that's what I want to do with my life. I don't want to just be the guy who runs ads for people, or the guy who has to fix all the problems inside a business. I want to create a real impact on people's lives, and I want to be able to do that as somebody who owns the company and build something where other people would love to work, where other people say, I cannot wait to come work for this guy. Say, this guy's company is awesome. They treat their employees amazing. It's the best decision I ever made. That's what I want. A place that has real value, a place that people love to be at, a place that the product itself that you're selling solves a real problem. Not just some transactional relationship where you're doing work for somebody and you're getting paid to do the work because they don't want to do it, right? That's not meaningful to me, right? And I think about this, and I think about how I've spent 5 years or so of my life doing this, helping other people with their business. And to be fair, it is their business. They can do whatever the hell they want at the end of the day. But my point is, why not also do something for yourself? Why not also, if you have a job, do something for yourself on the side and start to do stuff for yourself on the side. I'm not saying you have to go quit your job like these red pill gurus will tell you, but start to build your life on the side so that you aren't dependent on other people. Because if there's one thing I've learned, you can't rely on other people to get things done. You can't rely on other people to do things. You can't rely on other people to do the things that are necessary unless they have shown you time and time again that you can depend on them. And even then, you never know. So you got to take initiative, and you have to do the things that you want at the end of the day for you, not for somebody else. Don't just do stuff for somebody else and say, well, I'll just be completely reliant on this one person to get stuff done. I'll be completely dependent on this one job and this one employer, and I won't work on my own self on the side. I'll just give all that I have to this job. I'll give all that I have to this job. That's not a good mentality to me. I wouldn't give everything I have to a job, because especially if they're not giving everything they have to you, right? People say, oh, well, you should work really hard and you should go to your job. Yeah, you should. But at the same time, you should also look at your own life and your own goals and ask yourself, does your employer, if you're somebody who has a job, have they actually talked to you about your future? Have they asked you, hey, what do you want out of this company? Hey, what do you want? Or is it just about them? So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, but I'm going to be posting on here just having some fun, and who knows where this will go, but I'm going to have some fun on this channel and start doing something for my own life just because I want to do it. Why not at the end of the day? Who cares if it doesn't work? So anyways,